All right, everyone, how about a cure for Cancer reading? We haven't done one of these in a little bit. Let's take a look. We take a look at the soulmate cycle from the ground level, from its theme energy. It's an all signs reading technically. It's from the angle of Cancer. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you. But if the title brought you in here, you found Steve Love Cherry here for a reason. This reading is timeless. There's a whole playlist of these. You're all moving at different speeds on your timeline. Now, I've got a very interesting pre-shuffle here. I thought this would be an interesting week to pull a cure for Cancer, because I don't do them too often these days. That said, I've got a very interesting surface energy. I got the Lovers, crossed by Justice, with the Knight of Wands, and a Two of Swords, bookending the Lovers. And just for fun, underneath that is a Hermit. And it is a hermiting hermit. I know, that's why I showed it to you. Paraphrasing this energy here on the surface, this is somebody who wants to fix something, wants to do something, but they don't know what to do or how to do it. Either or both. Okay? So, they're sitting with it. Okay? My problem with that is that Four of Wands right there. They do know what to do. Right? See, that's my problem with it. And bullshit doesn't fly in this energy too well. In the energy of right now. So we'll see. Let's give the deck a shuffle. In the Cure for Cancer reading, we pull 5 cards from the bottom of environmental energy, the energy around the incoming energy or around the situation. And then we pull 4 cards from the top, which we clarify, of how this person will say is behaving in the environmental energy. Usually it's contrary, and it seems to still be a little bit, you know. Somebody say they don't know, well, I don't know what to do. It's like somebody wants to talk to you, somebody wants to come in and say something, somebody wants to resolve an issue, somebody wants to tell you how they feel about you, somebody wants to ask you out. And their excuse is, well, I don't know how, I don't know what to do. Yeah, you do. It's not that hard. It's not fucking rocket science. I like Sally. Hey, Sally, want to go out? Okay. Yes or no? Whatever. Right? It's not that complicated. People overcomplicate the stupidest shit. It's unreal. All right, here we go. I remember my neighbors, my teenage neighbors, the kids next door, one of their boy over there wanting to ask a girl out. I'll never forget it. He's just coming up with all kinds of, well, you know, this and that. They sit around and yammer on about it. Nobody doing anything, just talking about it. Why don't you just go find out? You see, all this talking's a waste of time. People making too many plans. You plan it too much. You just got to be spontaneous with shit. It'll hurt less. It's like ripping off a Band-Aid, right? You just rip it off real quick and then you don't get hurt. It's that kind of thing too. If you're going to ask somebody out, be spontaneous with it. Just off the cuff, just go for it. That way if they say no, it doesn't, you know, you haven't really thought it's no big deal. You know, just whatever. It is what it is. All right, I'm done. Environmental energy at the bottom. Queen of Cups. Judgment. These are fucking big cards. In the middle, dilly-dally. The Knight of Pentacles. 3 of Wands is the 4th card. These two go together. These two will. That one sits in the middle. This is a Hangman. It's exactly what I'm talking about. It's my neighbor's kids. Somebody holds a lot of love, right? A lot of love. But they're not doing anything. All this planning, all this sitting around in the hangman tree talking about it, just slowing things down. Somebody wants to express this love. The net result here is, I'll show you the 6th card just because you can see it when I pull the 5th, is 10 swords. Okay, it's just nothing. The net result here is nothing's happening. For them, for my neighbor's kids, was the voice of reason who came in and said, hey, you got a racehorse, get the fuck on it, right? Why don't you just go ask, right? In that case, or God forbid, their worst nightmare, hand me the phone, I'll take care of it for you right now. How about that? Nobody ever hand me the phone when I say that. I say, no, I will. I mean, at the end of the day here, somebody knows what they want to do. They know damn well they're doing too much thinking about it. There's a lot of love here. The environmental energy is making them really feel this connection. Feel something about you. Now, this doesn't have to be your long-lost runner. This could be somebody new holding on to feelings. I've been telling stories about my neighbor's kids wanting to ask some girl out. That being said, it could be somebody wanting to ask you out, male or female. It could be somebody new. It could be a family mate. Somebody you have a very powerful soul connection with, though. I'll tell you what. And their excuse for not doing anything, I just picked up on it. You're very intimidating. It's the Empress. You're too hot, too good, too awesome. Those tits are too great. What do I mean by that? It's the best tits in the tarot. What do I mean by that? It means it costs too much if you say no. It costs whoever this is, their ego, too much if you say no. And that's the problem. Somebody here is looking the wrong way. They're looking at the wrong things. The energy trying to show them it's about the water. It's about the emotion, not about the ego. And the Queen of Cups here is proof of that. The most love I can pull from the deck. Somebody getting jammed up on what it might cost them if you say no. Well, what if? What if they say no? What if they say no? Well, what if? Why does nobody ever think, what if they say yes? You know, that's what I noticed about the neighbor's kids. The whole time he's sitting around with his friends talking about it, it's all, what if she says no? Oh, God, what if she says no? Well, if she says no. Why aren't you talking about why aren't you putting out a better energy? What if she says yes? You know, how about that? How about you put that energy out there? You talk about what date you'd go on, where you'd take her, what you'd do, right? Where you're going to put your hands, whatever it is. You know, everybody just talk about what happens in the negative. They do it with jobs, they do it with people. It's wrong. It's ass backwards. And the universe is trying to point that out here. Okay. All right. But anyway, yeah, you matter a lot. You know, this is a very powerful connection with whoever this is. I got a Hierophant, the Empress. This person puts you on some kind of pedestal, maybe. That's possible. They admire you. 9 of Pentacles is there. I mean, I could keep going, but I'm not going to. Let's pull 4 cards. Let's see how they're behaving in this energy. 4 cards from the top. Let's go. This is environmental. This is 10. It's a Wheel of Fortune. It's good, right? It's good. It's a good 10. Fine. We'll see where we go. 4 of Swords, doing nothing. The energy is it's like all revved up, but they don't do anything. It's weird. The light turns green. The car stays there. Okay, it's a bit of that. What's crossing the 4 of Swords? Queen of Pentacles. Again, this pedestal energy. This energy of they don't want to risk it. Why? Why don't you want to risk it? Well, I don't understand here. What's red with the Wheel of Fortune? And 3 of Pentacles. Yeah. It's someone here like all revved up at the red light. The light turns green, and wasn't I talking about a stoplight here? Didn't I say something about the light turns green and the car is still sitting there? And look at the card I pulled that goes with it. I didn't know that was there. Look at the fucking card. It's what I'm saying. The light is green. They got a fast car. They're good to go. Light turns green. Car just sits there. And the universe is honking at them like a motherfucker behind them in a Big Mac truck, honking at them. To go. Look, we did the wrong way. Somebody here is worried. It's safer to do nothing. That's their logic. It's safer to do nothing. I'm going to clarify with the witches, and randomly at the bottom is 10 wands. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? Doesn't mean they are doing nothing. Our final outcome is 3 of Pentacles, red with a Wheel of Fortune. Something might happen here. I question the logic of one side. Somebody's looking, I could phrase it this way. The energy can play out 1,000 different ways. Same frequency of energy plays out many different ways. I've told you that, right? So one way this energy could be interpreted is somebody's just smiling, watching you. They like what they see. They don't want to approach. They just like what they see. I don't know. It's a bit like me when I'm out hawk watching. You know, I'll see the hawks in the tree, and I'll get my binoculars out and I'll look at the hawks. I don't want to approach. I just enjoy watching them, right? I don't want to get any closer. I'm not going to push my luck and try to cut some weeds out of the way so I can get 10 feet closer. No, I just enjoy watching. It's somebody's like bird watching you is basically what's going on here. In a strange way, the energy kind of reads the same. They feel good at a distance. I don't know. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? They don't want to risk it. You don't want to risk it for a biscuit. What's going on with the Wheel of Fortune here? Why is it here? It's karma, it's judgment. It's the same card here. The same environmental energy is right. They're picking up on it. They want a second chance here. Somebody's all revved up. They want a second chance. The car is in gear. We got it. Okay? The universe is behind them. It's powerful. Okay. All right. I don't know why we downgrade over here to children and a stoplight. What's on top? The World, most powerful card I could pull. So we're getting past judgment. With the World coming out, it means we get past judgment here. So that way past this. This energy knows exactly what it wants. Okay, the energy is right. It's new energy. A new cycle is beginning. Somebody should be wanting to come out of this. Okay, somebody should be wanting to do something. Somebody should be getting on the racehorse. I said should. Why is the World here? The Wheel of Fortune. See what I'm saying? They go round and round. Somebody's spinning their wheels here. Round and round. It says the same thing. We go right back to a Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune, the world. The Wheel of Fortune, the world. The Wheel of Fortune, the world. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? The world. Why is the world here? The Wheel of Fortune. Somebody here, it's just, you understand. I'm trying to explain the logic of what's going on in someone's head, right? Why don't you go toward the DF? Why don't you go toward, this is your energy, the Queen of Pentacles here, right? It's your energy right there reflecting for me in this reading. So, why don't you go toward the Queen of Pentacles? I don't know. There's no answer. Because. Their answer is because. Basically. It's not an answer. I don't know. Round and round they go. Why? Okay. Why are they just sitting there? Let's ask a question of let's not clarify the Four of Swords. Because it's a void energy. It's doing nothing. Right? Perfectly fine. Just everybody's content. Everything is safe. I haven't asked the Queen of Pentacles out, which means the Queen of Pentacles hasn't said no yet. That's the logic here. I haven't said anything to the Queen of Pentacles, so nothing's changed. Everything is as it is. The minute I say something, everything changes. I personally like that. I think that's a good thing in this particular case with the way I'm reading the energy. My God, there's a lot of pent-up energy here. The universe is ready to release it. There's a lot of karma waiting to be blown out here, a lot of karmic debt. We had karma, judgment, crossing over here. Crossing the Wheel of Fortune twice in the world, by the way. This is an energy that is really being pushed by the soulmate cycle itself to approach you. Okay? Really is. Really. Why is this a void energy? Why are they doing nothing? Because of the truth. Because it's crossed by the King of Swords. So we asked a question of the Four of Swords. We're not clarifying it. We said, why is there a void here? Why are they doing nothing? Why are they not approaching? Why even though they want to? And all this energy is behind it. Because of some kind of truth. Okay? Maybe this person has a hard time telling the truth. Maybe this person would have to tell you the truth. I don't know. I get the suspicion, yeah, Five of Swords. Yep, self-sabotage or sabotage, false victory. That this person, whoever this is, either lied to you or would have to lie to you if they approached you. So they lied to you in the past, and then they'd have to fess up to that, which would probably cause, a bittersweet victory. That's why they well, I haven't said anything yet. Our relationship is what it is. But if I say something, our relationship will be totally different, right? So either they lied to you in the past and they'd have to fess up to that lie, and then that's kind of a false bittersweet victory, right? Or they'd have to lie to you to come in to get anywhere with you, and that would be a bittersweet false victory. Either or. Okay? That's why it's safer for them to do nothing and just keep things as they are. If they're as they are, it's fine. It's like those people that want to freeze themselves, right? They want to go cryogenic when they die and freeze their body. Well, we'll leave it right there. And if something happens in the future where we can revive it, that'll be great. It'll be fine. It'll be frozen right there. Okay? That kind of thing. Somebody wants to freeze it. I feel like we're playing Card Sharks, that old game show where you turn the cards, right? And then you say freeze. I want to freeze right there. Okay, we're going to freeze. Because of a lie. Because of the truth, actually. But it implies, if it's because of the truth, it's because of a lie. Hopefully I explained that properly. But you catch my drift here. If not, rewind to when I pulled this Five of Swords. Why is Five of Swords here? The Queen of Swords. Look at this. Wheel of Fortune. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? The Wheel of Fortune. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? The world. Why is the world here? The Wheel of Fortune. The King of Swords crossing, the Queen of Swords in the base energy. We're getting a lot of matching energies here. All right. So again, somebody here, it's about the truth. It's about what I said. It's about somebody's very clear that no matter what they do, if they approach you, they're going to fuck up something. Something has the potential to go wrong. And somebody's not willing to take that risk. Whoever this energy is not willing to take that risk. This is about clarity. So again, they're very clear. Why is the Five of Swords here? Because they're very clear that this will be the outcome. They're quite certain that this will be the outcome. Okay? Some readers might say you're the Queen of Swords. They're quite certain that you'll put that sword through them. Okay? I just choose to read it the other way. Why is the Five of Swords here? Because they're quite clear that that'll be the outcome. So somebody's content just to leave things as it is for the moment. Because you're very important to them. Right? They either lied to you or they'd have to lie to you to move forward. And either way, it bites them in the ass. It's a false victory. So let's talk about you before we get to the final outcome. Queen of Pentacles. Maybe you're learning this in this reading to help you out. I don't know why this reading, of all the readings, always goes off camera. Anyway, maybe you're learning about this because this person will approach. It's possible with the Three of Pentacles there. Maybe you're learning about this because of that, and you could brace yourself for impact, or call them on it, question them on it, one or the other. I don't know. I don't necessarily think they're right. I think this lie, whatever it is that needs to be cleared up, or this clarity, that might need to be spread here, is part of the karmic debt of your connection with whoever this is. This might be a long lost runner. This could be a new soulmate. This could be a family member you have a soul tie with. I can't say. I don't know. And don't pretend that you know either. You might think you know. There's a difference between thinking you know and feeling you know. Make sure you feel it. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here? Let's talk about it. Yeah. It's crossed by the Death card. As soon as I threw that, the environmental energy around it here, somebody would love to get another crack at you. I see it. We got Judgment twice. I got Judgment here and Judgment crossing here. Somebody wants a second chance here. Desperately. And the energy is there for it. It's there. But the problem is, in order to get that, they're going to have to... It's almost like somebody is saying to themselves, in order to get a second chance with the DF, with the Queen of Pentacles, I'm going to have to destroy the existing relationship with them. I'm going to have to admit to something, or just destroy what's already here, and then hope that there's a chance for a rebirth. Okay? That's the way the energy feels. All right? I suspect, because the Death card is here, energy's always in layers, reading another layer, I suspect that assuming you know who this is, what you think you know about this person is completely false. Okay? Or at least false enough that you'd go, oh, it would kill some aspect of your connection with them, and you would have to restart again. Okay? And somebody here's worried about that. That's why they're not acting on this strong urge to communicate. It's all over the place here. Okay? All over the place. I kind of get the environmental energy now the way it is. They are coming towards you, though, slowly. What's on top? Yep. Nine of Pentacles. And why is the Nine of Pentacles here? The Six of Wands. Better off leaving it alone. Right? Independent energy. Why is the Nine of Pentacles here? Victory. The victory is in leaving this alone. There's like a... I know a lot of different countries watch me. I know English isn't always everybody's first language who watches me. But there's a saying we have here about opening up a can of worms. Or it could be poking a bear. Right? Don't poke a bear. Don't open up a can of worms. There's something about this person realizes that if they come towards you, they're going to have to tell you the truth with the King of Swords there. And it's just... somebody sees real victory in just not opening up a can of worms here, not poking a bear, whatever this is. All right? That's just the middle cards. It's why it hasn't happened. It's why because it should be happening. With two Wheel of Fortunes and a World here, I should have said, look, get your phone ready, expect a knock on the door, expect communication. Right? Straight up. But all of this is why it's going slow here, why we have this second slowest energy in the tarot. Right? Slow and way down. It's best, somebody figures it's best to leave well enough alone and not poke a bear, not open a can of worms, just leave it alone. Okay. But tell me about the final outcome is Three Pentacles. Why? So this is read with these. And this kind of tells us where this goes. So why is the Three of Pentacles here? All right. Again, we're just sort of taking, with a Cure for Cancer reading, we're just taking the temperature of the soulmate cycle. So if you're wondering why nobody's reaching out, why nobody's asking you out, Steve talking about all these new soulmates around, somebody's holding on to feelings for me, or my long lost runner isn't coming back, what's going on? Nothing's happening. Yeah, nothing's happening. It's all rooted here in Four Swords. Avoid energy. Nothing's happening. Nothing might be happening. Even if you're talking to this person, it's all small talk. It's all bullshit. Right? Well, this is why. What I've explained here is why. And again, I've just explained it in general. All you got to do is catch my drift. You don't have to take it literally. So let's see. Let's ask the universe to be predictive here. Three of Pentacles implies a rebuild on a solid foundation, which is what's got to happen. We know with the Death card crossing here, once they say this, it kills the whole relationship as you knew it. And it needs to start again. That's why there's children here, right? And I did mention the stoplight before I pulled this card when I was talking over here. So, and then we found out why the car is not going anywhere when the light turns green. But now, let's see. Why is the Three of Pentacles here? What's the potential? I don't know. The potential, which way the wind is blowing with this here. What do you got for me, universe? I'm still, okay, we done. I'm done shuffling. Oh, man. You got to be fucking kidding me. It's crossed by the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles crossed by Three of Pentacles. That's amazing. Why? Because I got doubles over here. I got why is the Wheel of Fortune here? The World. Why is the World here? The Wheel of Fortune. I got why is the Three of Pentacles here? The Three of Pentacles. It's crossed by Three of Pentacles. It's all Three of Pentacles. It's all Schrodinger's cat, is what the universe is basically saying. For some of you, they come in and tell you the truth. And for some of you, you start again. For others of you, they don't say anything and there's nothing. It's just it's a wash. Okay? I don't know. What do you want me to say? You're not all dealing with the same person. You don't all have the same environmental energy around you. It's selfish to think this reading is just for me. So why would you think that? Right? Unless you're somebody who thinks if I don't like it, nobody should. That kind of thing, which is really, you need to look at yourself if that's the case. But, you know, at the end of the day, you know, that's what it's saying. King of Cups, right here. Unless somebody opens up, it's a wash. Nothing will happen unless somebody opens up. Let me take it a little deeper. Why is the King of Cups here? The King of Swords. That's exactly what I said. That was the card crossing over here. Why have they not done anything? Why is there a void here with the Four of Swords? It was crossed by the King of Swords. Rewind, it was. And I said, it all started because of the truth that needs to speak. And somebody knows if they speak that truth, maybe they lied to you before, or they'll have to lie to you to come towards you. Either way, it's a bittersweet victory. Somebody here, in order for there to be a new beginning, your person's going to have to not be a super fuckwit and speak that truth. This person's going to have to speak that truth and open up to you. Then we have a new beginning. Or, with Three of Pentacles crossing, we have a standoff. If they don't, if they choose not to, there won't be. It'll cancel itself out, and then it goes back and reverts back to a void energy, which is the Four of Swords. Okay, so that's the way it plays out. It's everything in life is Schrodinger's cat. All right, you don't know which universe you're in. Are you in the one where this person reaches out, or are you in the one where they don't? And I can't pull a reading and say whatever because there's a lot of people watching. It's the one downside to lots of people watching about a situation. The reading is not for just one person, not one like this anyway. Other readings can be for just one person watching. Things like, is this you? Readings like that. Or even Schrodinger's cat type things can be just for one person on each side. That's possible too. But a reading like this where I'm just taking the litmus test, I'm taking the temperature, if you will, right up the butthole of the damn soulmate cycle. No, it can't be. It's definitely for everybody watching in some capacity. And that's amazing that that's what I got. The real crutch of this reading is right in here, is what I'm talking about here. All right? You got to decide here, maybe, you know, think about, if you think you know who this is, think about how they might have lied to you, or what lie they'd have to say to come towards you, and figure out whether you're okay with that or not. I don't know. You could put an energy out and attract this energy in. The universe is on your side. I got judgment twice. That's God's source, the universe itself. The universe has your back here. If you put out an open energy that you want to hear from this person and you're okay with whatever they have to say, then you're more likely than not, you'll get somebody who will come in and give you the truth and open up to you. But either way, there is a truth that was not spoken here, or a truth that won't be spoken here. Either or. Either they've already lied to you and they're going to have to fess up to that, or they will have to lie to you for some reason to come towards you. Either way, that's why they're not doing anything. All of these energies are under the impression that it's better just to let sleeping dogs lie, not poke a bear, you know, not stir up a hornet's nest, whatever it is, just leave it alone. But nothing settles here until somebody does speak that truth about their feelings. They are holding on to a lot of feelings. All right, let's see what else the universe wants to tell you, if anything. One card and a crossing card. What else you want to tell my viewers? All right? That's life. That's the way it is. A lot of people, you get dinged sometimes. I get dinged sometimes when I say that in a reading. Well, you know, it could go either way. You could see with the cards that it could go either way. There's more than one person watching the reading. I know a lot of people like to think, oh, this reading is just for me. Not this. Not what I'm doing here. Okay? That's not the case. I promise you. This is just an overall look at the energy, all right, and just a very, very ground level look at it. That's why these Cure for Cancer readings are important. They're important to me. They help me translate the soulmate cycle quite a bit. This and your weekly reading and Friday reading are my most powerful readings for sure. All right, that's it. Could go either way. Whichever side you are, you'd know. Right? You know if you have a super fuckwit attached to you or a regular plain old fuckwit. The regular plain old fuckwits will probably come in. This is a lot of urging from the universe. This is all major arcana. It's powerful. 2 tens and the fucking world card here. I mean, it's fucking crazy town. All right? It's very, very powerful. 2 tens and a 21. Right? This is the most powerful card I could pull, and these 2 tens together equal the 20, which is judgment, which was crossing. So it's completely divine here, okay? Completely. It's just, there's a lot of urge to get this person for this person to say something. There's a lot. You mean a lot to this person. They put you on a pedestal of some kind, for sure. So much so, they don't want to bother you, you know? There's a lot of respect here. There's a lot of love. Most love I could pull from the deck. I mean, you know, if we're going by the numbers, the 2 tens of, like I said, the 2 tens of the Wheel of Fortune add up to the 20 of Judgment, which was crossing. And then we know we get past Judgment into the World, which takes us to a Fool automatically, by default, on a new level. But in order to get to that new level, somebody's got to do something out of character. These energies on the incoming side, the DM side mostly of these connections, are prone to self-sabotage. Self-sabotage, a very common card in anyone's reading, pulling on this soulmate cycle. Mine for sure. Mine so much, the card is worn out. Look, it's all ripped and shit. You know, it's the only one that's got a rip in it. You know, so it is what it is. I would watch this reading a couple of times. This came out real good, and this is important. This just shows how much they admire you, how much admiration they have. They don't want to fuck with it. I would rather not have the Queen of Pentacles in my life and still have some chance of it maybe in the future than fuck it up with the truth right now. Because with the Death card crossing here, whatever they have to say will put an end to an aspect of this relationship in some way. And it is risky. It looks to me, when I feel that Death card, that you might tell them to fuck off and walk away. You know, and that reflects in this Queen of Swords too, as I said. Some readers might put you as the Queen of Swords here, running a sword through them, you know. So yeah, they spoke the truth, but it's a bittersweet victory. Right? So there's a lot of ways to look at it. I try to give it to you the simplest way. But some will approach and tell you how they feel. I urge you not to run a sword through them. This energy really does have a lot of love for you and a lot of respect. Okay? At least respect that. That's all I can say. You know, even if the energy hurt you, be the bigger energy. So what else you want to tell everyone, universe? Let's go. 1 card and a bottom card. I've been shuffling the whole time. The High Priestess, crossed by the Knight of Cups. The truth they're having a hard time speaking. It's sort of a final message for you about the truth here, the King of Swords truth. The truth they're having a hard time speaking, I think, is I'm trying to find the right way to put it. Yeah, the 2 of Cups underneath that. Yeah, it's about their feelings. We know that from the King of Swords anyway. It's just this whole energy of somebody ran from you because they didn't think they were good enough. They have to admit that they didn't feel good enough to approach you on some level. Okay? I don't know how else to phrase it. This is someone who, even if you think, well, I can't believe this person ran from me, or this person is afraid to come up and tell me how they feel, family member or knew someone holding on to feelings, whatever. Yeah, maybe not. But like I said, there's a lot of respect here. This person here would have to, part of the truth is they'd have to admit that they felt small compared to you, that they were afraid to approach, and that's part of what it is, okay? There's a very powerful connection here with that 2 of Cups there. I can feel it, okay? It's very powerful. And somebody really, 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 it's something they tried to push back and couldn't. And when they couldn't push back the feelings, what happens is it freaked them out. It scared them a little bit, okay? Someone here is afraid to tell you something. It could be somebody who loves you. It could be, I mean, somebody who would, romantic type love or family or friend type love. Whatever it is, they're afraid to tell you something because it costs, they might lose you if they tell you. So it's better just to keep the mouth shut and not say anything, okay? The problem with this is it might come out. If this, for some of you, it implies there's an energy of secret here on the High Priestess. There's an energy of secret here in one of the layers of energy. The problem with secrets is they're only good if you're the only one that knows it. If you want to keep a secret, you never tell a single other person. If even one other person knows that secret, it is no longer a secret. It is almost a guarantee that it will come out. It will leak. Okay? That being said, for some of you here, if this is a secret or whatever, you're going to find out about it anyway. And I think they know that. And I think that's part of the energy of why there's a lot of nervousness in the energy here, which there is. It's kind of a rattle sort of a thing. That being said, I think they know it. So they might just show up if they feel that it might come out one way or another anyway. But that secret is likely to come out if it is a secret for some of you, which for some of you it is and some of you it isn't. For others, for most of you, it's just some bullshit thing about how they felt or how you make them feel, one or the other. Okay? That's your reading. That's where we're at with the cure for Cancer. A little longer than I wanted, but I like to be thorough. There's a lot to explain here, okay? That's your reading. Next up, big reading-wise, is going to be Venus changing signs. That's a big deal. We're going to talk about that probably tomorrow, I would say, maybe. I don't know. Sometime this week. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. Good luck.